Welcome back to the second half here at Braintree High School in Braintree, Massachusetts. My name is Aiden Jameson. Thank you so much for joining us for that first half action. We are right back to it here with a Jordan Daly onside kick, and that is swiftly recovered by the Bombers there. Daly now with his second onside kick attempt, not able to connect against the Bombers. So we start here just under 15 minutes, 14:57 after that, 41-7 in favor of the Bombers. It does look like a player is down for the Bombers. So as they get assessed, we are going to take a short break here right at the start. So the player was Haxiage for the Bombers there, jumped back up and onto the sideline. If you missed it, it was a lot of one-play touchdowns for the Bombers in that first half. Were able to start their drives very effectively and push the ball downfield when they needed. Jeff Costa has been locked in tonight. They are up 41-7 still here at the beginning of this first half. It's going to be a handoff to Buhalufa, who puts an elite move there on the outside. Looks like we're almost going to get cut off there by the window, as we are. A huge run from Buhalufa there, able to stick a foot in the ground, do a little shake and bake action there, cut it up and get downfield. Now, I'll tell you, this Bombers offense has been able to do just about whatever they want so far tonight. This looks like the best angle I'm able to give here. Costa rifles that one on the outside, is caught and advanced for only a yard there as Goldsby had to instantly hit the dirt. We are 13 minutes here, 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Start of the second half. If you missed it and are just joining us, Buhalufa had a pretty incredible run. I definitely jump back a few seconds and check that one out. We'll see the quick throw out on the outside there for the Bombers is going to result in a touchdown. Destroyers were guessing run, and Bombers went pass. It's an easy touchdown for Thomas Boleyn. We'll send out the extra point team. As it is Goodrich still kicking the ball for the Bombers. It is 47-7 following that touchdown. Goodrich gets a clean snap, is up to kick that one away, and it's good. So 48-7 now for the New England Bombers. A quick recap of the first half in case you missed it. It was pretty much just that. Bombers able to move the ball with ease down the field and score a few one-play touchdowns, put a few drives together as well, and score. Destroyers put their 7 on the board early in the first quarter, where they were able to get a kick return touchdown from Christian Smith following a muffed kickoff. We'll see the kickoff team come back out for the Bombers, and we'll be right back. Both special teams units out and in place for both squads. Clock is going to start running at this point. 13 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Kick is getting ready to get sent off. It's back and returnable for Matt Boldick, who is exploding up the sideline. Was looking for a block. Got just a few. As these teams take the field here, both offensive and defensively. We'll be right back. And we're back here with the Destroyers offensively. Looks like it's Cruz Comaridis quarterbacking the team. Claps for the snap, and it looks like it's going to be a false start there on the Destroyers. Was trying to get a slant on the inside of Sean McGarvey, who's not been able to bring a ball in so far today. It's actually an offsides from the Bombers here. It's going to move the Destroyers up 5. Some positive yardage here for the Destroyers late in the game. Down 41 here. 11 minutes to go in the third. It's 48-7 in favor of the Bombers. Sean McGarvey to the right of your screen. It's Chris Martin, Micah Huffman, and now Matt Boldick who motioned over there at the top side. Looked like it was going to be a screen for Matt Boldick. Cruz Comaridis pump fakes it and scrambles for a few. Bombers did not look convinced by the pump fake from Comaridis. Play was quickly stopped. Looks about 2nd and 5 here. So again, McGarvey closest on the screen. McGarvey trying to check the route. He's going to run a post on the inside. Comaridis is going to get that one off to Elias, who right after the catch spins into a big hit. McGarvey looked like he checked himself into a post route there. Thought that he saw a split in the safeties, or at least figured that if he beat his man and got on the inside, Cruz Comaridis would be able to put it up and inside enough to get that for a deep play. We'll see what head coach Raymond Rizzi elects to do here on this 3rd and now looks like 7. Takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, and is brought down, it looked like by his helmet. Could be illegal hands to the face there from the Bombers. Could potentially be a first down for the Destroyers following the penalty. Let's see what they elect to call this one. Looks like they're going to run the clock here And the Destroyers are going to have a 4th and 10. Bumps them back a few. We'll see what they elect to do here in the third quarter. And we did see the last time these teams played, and the Bombers came to Grapponi Stadium, the home of the Destroyers. We did not even complete the fourth quarter. So now with a 4th and long attempt here from the offense, that could be a sign for a repeat in history. Motion from Matt Boldick, trying to draw the defense, not able to do so. Comaritis now is going to be a quick kick from the quarterback position. Ball bounces backwards favorably for the Destroyers, and they're able to bring him down, able to get through 3 defenders, and now heading down the opposite way. This looks like Zay Washington for the Bombers gets cut off by the window here, the angle, and that would potentially be out at the 2-yard line or the 3-yard line. Not able to pan the camera over that much. As a huge punt return there. Destroyers not able to wrap up deep down the field, pinned him well behind the 20-yard line. Was able to dance his way through the defenders there and just climb up that ladder. So that'll bring out the offense here on the 3-yard line for the Bombers. It's going to be a quick throw there for Costa out to Dre Williams, who cuts inside of his blockers there. The blocks are holding for the Bombers, and the score is climbing. Adds another 6, makes it 54-7. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. We'll see the extra point getting out there. It is running clock at this point. Not a bad night for football whatsoever. It's relatively nice outside at this time of night. 72 down here in Braintree, Mass. See a lot of movement from the Destroyers line. And now trying to get out in front is blocked. So blocked just over the line. Leaves it 54-7. And with 4 minutes and 45 seconds and counting, we'll be right back. And we're back here in the third quarter with only 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. That's what you get with running clock. It is 54-7 at this point in the game. First half was all Bombers. Their offense able to do just about whatever they wanted. Destroyers' offense has had a hard time staying consistent so far today. It's going to be another return for Christian Smith. This one not returned for a touchdown. Wrapped up and brought down. Looks like that was Menace for the Bombers that was in on the tackle. So now Cruz Comaritis out there with the offense. Looks like he's still quarterbacking this thing. Probably going to finish out the night as the quarterback. You see the last player joining the huddle here is Pat Jones returning in play. Got a bit banged up way earlier in the game, if you remember. Glad to see he's still out there giving good reps for the offense. Offensive line has been strong tonight for the Destroyers. At least on the run plays, have been able to get good push up front, open up good cutback lanes. Looks like it's just going to be a quarterback power for Comaritis, not able to find a lane on that one. It's usually what happens with the announcers. We start talking about something and it does not want to come to fruition. Under 2 minutes of play here in the third. Looks like a player down for the Bombers. So as it is, we are going to take a short break. quick update for everyone here, just to show we are still in injury timeout here on the field. It is a Bombers player down. The Destroyers players have gone back to their sideline. Bombers are awaiting the medical staff here to see what is up with their player. And as soon as we see anything, they're helped off the field or walk off to their own volition. We'll come right back and let you all know. Just want to jump back on Mike here and say still no update on the player injury, but an update for the scoreboard. It is 54-7 in favor of the Bombers, and they did just switch into the fourth quarter here. So 15 minutes left of the second half. And once we get back to play, we will be back on Mike and get action for you all. I do want to jump back on the mic here and say that it is a pretty upsetting injury there for the Bombers. Overall, you never want to see anyone get hurt ever, but something that bad is never anything you want to see. Don't want to speculate injury at all just because I don't want to just put anything bad out there, but it did look like a leg injury for the player, and he was carted off by the paramedics there and is going to get the help that he needs. Obviously, all the respects and hopes for the best for that player. Was not able to see the number in the huddle. But the start of the fourth quarter now here is 54-7. Destroyers are going to be on offense going the other way. We'll see them start their drive on the 31 here. So now it is Micah Huffman here on the left side of your screen. Sean McGarvey all the way to the right. It is a little trick play there. Matt Boldick gets a flip of the pass. Is going to cross midfield. Matt Boldick able to shed one defender and get a few extra. What a play there by the Destroyers. Able to do some trickery. Looked almost like a quarterback run there at the start, going to the right side, and then the ball flipped out and went back to Boldick, who just had a throttle attached to his back and was able to take off and get the yards needed. So it is Cruz Comaridis still quarterbacking here. He's going to pump fake the ball, pump fake it again, evade one sack, and is now scrambling out. He's going to climb the pocket, able to get some yards there on this tackle. And Cruz Comaridis, they're going to get active after the play. Bombers going right back at them. A lot of flags coming out there on that far sideline. Cruz Comaridis coming off of an ankle injury. Looked like at the end of the play there, as he was getting tied up, his ankle was getting twisted by the Bombers. He was trying to pull his leg pretty quickly out of that pile and then popped right back up and was not happy, so would have to assume that would be the outcome of that. We'll see what the outcome of the flag is going to be. Clock is stopped at 12 minutes and 43 seconds. It is still 54-7. Destroyers offense coming back out on the field. It is going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bombers. Is going to move the Destroyers up. As the clock is going to be stopped here. They ran a few seconds off and then stopped the clock once more. Looks like it's going to be a timeout here on the field. So 54-7 with 12 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Put your fours up, Destroyers fans. We'll be right back. going to come back off break just a tad early here, 54-7 in this one in favor of the Bombers. The Destroyers offense, though, is making a push here late in the fourth quarter. Cruz Comaridis at the helm, has some motion from his left, and that's Matt Boldick crossing the face. Looks like he was trying to hand that one off to Elias late. It's going to be a screen pass after. Looked like that was Dylan Bagley who caught it, the right tackle. A flag comes out on the officials. I believe that's going to be on Dylan Bagley for not being an intended receiver. Legal, so yeah, it will be illegal touching. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Bump the Destroyers back just a bit. As it looks like for the scoreboard, the clock is not working. So it is a running clock. Up there, we do have 12 minutes and 10 seconds on the board. That's not what's left in the game. It's going to be a deep shot on the outside. McGarvey trying to reach sideline, able to draw 2 flags late. Looks like it's going to be pass interference on the Bombers potentially. So it looks like the Bombers were thinking that there was 2 penalty on the Destroyers as well as them in this one. I do want to see if we can get this on stream there. The moon is looking pretty nice tonight. Sorry, I just caught my eye there for half a second. Back to the football. Destroyers offensive drive is going to be a handoff there. That's Matt Boldick able to make one defender miss before getting pushed out of bounds. So the scoreboard has been turned off. Score is 54-7 currently. Destroyers offense getting pushed back due to penalties, now 2nd and 14, I believe. So now Cruz Comaridis dropping back is going to throw the out route there. Is caught. That was Sean McGarvey on the outside. Hit low on the play there. Is slow to get up. McGarvey going to take the play off there after that catch. Ran the out route on the outside. It was anticipated perfectly by Comaridis. Was able to make it about 4th and 6, it seems. So now, Captain Comaridis helming the team. Dropping back to pass is going to look to the sideline. It's going to be caught by, looks like Tyler Shattuck there on the outside. That's a first down for the Destroyers. That's a vet-to-vet connection there. Cruz Comaridis rifles the curl route there, pushes it to the sideline, and that's caught perfectly by Tyler Shattuck. So now, with a lot of field to their right, Cruz drops back, looking to scramble to his left, is trying to escape the play now, is going to jump past it all the way across the field, saw that no one's over there, gets that one out. Bombers were hoping for the intentional grounding flag. It does not come out. Cruz is able to turn the corner there, climb up just a little bit, and then leaped as he threw. We'll see Cruz now in the backfield. Maher has trips to his right. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense. We'll bump them back 5. So a 2nd and goal here from about, looks like the 9 is going to get bumped back to about the 14. Again, I do want to say thank you so much for watching and sticking around with us throughout this one. We do only have a few minutes left, I believe. The clock has been turned off. So Cruz climbs the pocket, is able to avoid a sack and scramble to his left. Has some space in front, cuts back inside instead of stepping out of bounds, goes right back into the contact, puts his shoulder down, is able to pick up a few extra. Makes it, looks like 3rd and 4 here. 3rd and goal from the 4. Offense in their huddle. Cruz with Elias in the backfield. With 4 yards to go, takes a snap, drops back, rifles it low. Looks like it's caught by Matt Boldick. And it is. It's going to be 4th and 3, it seems. 4th and goal from the 3. So potential goal line offensive play here. Again, we talked about at the beginning of the game. For the rest of the season, the Destroyers are just looking for internal victories. This could be a great thing to show on film and have in their back pocket to show the success that they have in the red zone. We'll take a quick break. Welcome back as the Destroyers offense takes the field following a quick break here. Again, they are looking for some sort of success at the end of the season. They want to have these internal victories to build upon. Cruz is going to roll out to his left, try to pick up the touchdown, and he's going to get it. Cruz Comaridis across the goal line. Puts them up. 6 points on the scoreboard there. Makes it 54-13 here at this point. Again, internal victories is what they're looking for here with the Granite State Destroyers. That's a great internal victory. Cruz Camarita scrambles for the touchdown. Looks like they are not going to go with the extra point there. That was at the end of the game. So that was the end of it. So the final score, 54-13. Another game that goes the opposite direction of the Destroyers' intended outcome. They are going to go back home next week to take on Middleborough at Grapponi Stadium up there in good old New Hampshire. My name is Aiden Jameson. Thank you so much for watching. Please tell someone you love them.